I couldn't go to my own doctor. So I took a bus to this clinic up in Asheville. And I was so scared. It was so cold and it was so impersonal.
It's all right.
The procedure, I just remember thinking that I was gonna die. And then on the way home, I felt relieved because I thought that it was all behind me. And then I started to feel so ashamed and so guilty, and it never went away. And for years I couldn't go to a baby shower. And sometimes I would hear the sound of a vacuum cleaner. And I would start to cry because I would think that I was back in that clinic. And that's why I can't have another abortion. You know, as bad as all this is, that would be worse.
Got it. Car is registered to Isham Security and Investigations.
What's that?
Ron Isham. He's an ex-cop turned gun for hire.
About a half step below a child molester.
So I'm right. He must be working for Knowlton.
What I can't figure out is why he let you see him.
He didn't. I was just lucky.
Ray's right. He wanted you to see him. He wanted to spook you. That's what this is all about.
You can't do anything about that? Like this guy can rape me and torment me, spy on me?
Connie, our hands are tied unless we have more evidence. Real evidence that I could submit to a grand jury.
And in the meantime, I can't do anything? I just have to sit back and let this guy try and drive me crazy?
Actually, there is something that you could do.
What?
You could file a formal complaint with the state dental board. By law, they have to investigate.
Very good, Doris. That's why they pay her the big bucks.
Now, look, it's a start. At the very least, it puts the pressure right back on Knowlton.
Excuse me, there's a Dr. Beltran from the State Dental Board on line 2.
Yeah, Barry. Hi. How you doing? Long time no talk. Have you been? Uh-huh. Yeah. Look, Barry, the woman is a head case. Now, she tried to blackmail me, and then she said she was going to ruin my credibility. I mean, the whole thing is a nightmare. You understand? No. I understand that. Believe me, I do. I know that your hands are tied, and yeah. Listen, Barry, I really appreciate the call. Okay? All right. Thanks. Bye. Listen, thank you for seeing me on such short notice. I appreciate it.
Ron Isham said you had a problem, and I owe Ron a favor, so.
Oh, thank you. You know, I've always had this rule to never get romantically involved with one of my patients.
I was stupid enough to break that rule, and now I'm paying the price.
Did she ever quote you a dollar figure on what it would take to make this go away?
Not really. I don't know what she wants. She's crazy. She's like that woman in Fatal Attraction. I don't know if she wants me to marry her or what.
First things first. The inquiry at the State Dental Board will take months, and what we have here is the classic he said, she said.
She has no proof. So why would it take so long?
Well, it's a bureaucracy. The trick is to stop this thing before it ever gets to a formal hearing.
You know, something like this hits the paper and my entire practice collapses overnight.
Exactly. That's why we should go on the offensive. Hit her fast and hit her hard.
So what are my options?
Well, you can try and be a gentleman and get screwed, or we can wage an all-out war. As I'm sure you've heard, Doctor, I charge enormous fees for my services, so you might as well get your money's worth.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, where are the kids?
They're out on the swings. Janet's with them. Said they were starving. I told them I'd take them to El Marachi.
Good, because I'm going to be stuck here at least another hour.
How you feeling?
Okay. You know, I'm a little tired.
I was going to tell the kids today that I'm moving out.
Don't you think we ought to do that together?
I really think it'll be better this way. I'm just going to tell them that I'm moving in with Uncle Rick for a while until you and I can straighten a few things out.
You think we can?
I don't know. I'll call you later to tell you how it went.
Thanks.
Constance Loftus?
Yes? What is this?
It's a summons, ma'am.
Can't believe they did this.
I know, what does it mean?
It means that they're petitioning the court to recognize Knowlton as the father of your unborn child.
Why?
Well, they're saying it's to protect his parental rights.
He's gonna sue me for joint custody of the baby?
Well, they're also saying that if the child is to be put up for adoption, he wants input, and if you decide to keep the baby, he wants visitation rights.
What if he wants to raise the baby himself?
Well, they would argue that that's within his rights.
So now I'm the defendant. Thank you.
Look, honey, these people know exactly what they're doing. For Knowlton and his attorney, it's all a big game. See, what they're doing is they're playing with your head. They want you to give up, and they want you to go away.
So how do I deal with this?
Well, for starters, you need an attorney to help you fight it.
You can't do that?
It's a civil matter. I can't be involved.
I can't afford an attorney.
Now, look, Connie, I'm sure the rape center will help you find somebody. I know it's infuriating, but just try to take a deep breath.
Well, that's easy for you to say. I'm the one who was raped and left with this child, and no one seems to care or is able to do anything about it. Well, I'm going to do something about it, with or without your help.
Connie, wait.
Why are you doing this to me?
Hi. Have you seen this? I don't know what the world's coming to.
I asked you a question. You think I'm gonna let you get away with this?
No, it's funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing. You should have left well enough alone, Connie. I didn't appreciate you going to the state dental board.
I didn't appreciate being raped.
You can't prove that, you know it.
I'll prove it.
Really? Connie, by the time my attorneys are finished with you, everyone's gonna see you for what you really are. A jilted, frustrated little housewife who's out to ruin a respected profession. If I were you, I'd quit while I was ahead.
Ahead of what? What are you talking about?
Connie, look. We're both in a no-win situation here. I'm just asking you to be practical, that's all.
Practical.
Practical. Do you say this has been a big misunderstanding? I call off my lawyers, we all go home and live our lives.
My life is never gonna be the same.
It's the simplest way out.
You're even sicker than I thought.
Connie, you can't beat me.
Hi. What are you doing here? I went over to your house and the babysitter said you were out here.
Yeah, I just came out here to clear my head. I've been meaning to call you. I'm sorry about the other day.
Get it. You had every reason to be upset. I heard the rape center got you a good lawyer.
He seems pretty sharp.
And I also heard about your little run-in with Nolt.
I know that wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I was just so frustrated. You know, I think he's actually convinced himself that we had an affair. He's that crazy.
I'm sure he is. But the fact that he's represented by somebody like Susan Soroyan makes him even more dangerous.
I was hoping maybe you had some good news.
No. I came with some unofficial advice.
Why?
I hate to see innocent people getting screwed. If you play by the rules here, they're gonna carve you up even more. You see, you're right. Our friend the dentist really is crazy. I bet my house that he's raped before and he would rape again. You know, these cats, they're sick. They're creatures of habit.
But I thought you said that your office couldn't really do anything.
Not without just cause. But if another woman, another victim were to come forward, that'd be a whole new ballgame.
Where do we find another victim?
I have an idea, but it's very risky, especially for you.
Let's hear it. Hi, Mom.
Well, hi, honey. Let me look at you. Well, you look tired. Are you eating okay?
I've been under a lot of stress, Mom.
Well, that's not good.
I know. I need to talk to you. I need to tell you a lot of things.
So come on in and I'll fix you a nice hot cup of tea. I don't understand how they can do something like this, and it's disgusting.
You're right. But if I do what the district attorney has suggested, it's going to be painful. Everybody's going to get hurt.
What does she want you to do?
She thinks my only hope is to find another woman that he's raped. And in order to do that, I have to take my story public.
You mean like going on TV?
The DA has a friend at the Times, and she thinks that story could end up on television. So everything that happened would be out in the open.
Is this what you want to do?
No. But I may have to.
What about Sarah and Jessica?
I was thinking that I could take maternity leave. Maybe we could move out here for a while. You know, they love the farm, and that way we'd be out of the city.
Whatever's best for you, honey. Just tell me what you need.
Thanks, Mom.
What does Tom think about all of this?
I haven't talked to him yet.
What do you think he'll say?
I don't know. Please, Tom, talk to me.
I don't know what you want me to say. It's bad enough when it was just you and me and the issue of the baby. Now you want to do something that's going to drag Sarah and Jessica into this whole mess.
I don't want to do that. That's why I want to move to my mom's.
It's a temporary solution, Connie. What happens when they go back to school? What are their friends going to say? Nobody's ever going to look at them or us in the same way again.
Do you really think I want to put us all through this, Tom? I have no choice.
That's exactly what you said about having the abortion. Okay, well, you're going to have the baby. Personally, I think it's a very selfish thing.
Oh, and I suppose that going public to try and stop a rapist is selfish, too.
If it was that simple, I'd say no, but it's not. Nobody said you do A and I'll guarantee you B. It's a 1,000-to-1 shot. You're just spinning a wheel, hoping, wishing that there's another woman out there that's going to see some kind of story and come forward. It's nuts. In the meantime, you're putting our children at emotional risk.
How dare you say that to me?
Connie, come back here.
You know, Tom, I have just about given up trying to make you understand what the real issue is here. I am not some reckless woman who is willing to sacrifice my children to get revenge. I am the one under attack, Tom, but I am trying as hard as I possibly can not to just give up and die. And if I don't fight back, then I might as well be dead.
Well, it's settled then. You'll do what you have to do.
I'll go to my mom's this weekend. You can move back into the house.
I think you're making a terrible mistake, Connie.
I know you do.
The preschool teacher said she was raped by Dr. Knowlton while recovering from oral surgery. According to Mrs. Loftus, she broke her silence in the hopes another woman who may have been sexually assaulted by Dr. Knowlton will come forward. Now, you said we were going to cut her off at the pass. What is this crap? What is that?
Just calm down a second, okay? By throwing the first punch, we're in a better position to control the spin.
Spin? What spin? What am I supposed to tell my patients? What do I tell my staff? This kind of thing will ruin me.
It'll only ruin you if you panic and say something stupid. Now, I know how to deal with these situations. That's what you're paying me for.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tell me, what do we do?
Barry?
Yes?
Call a news conference for 3 o'clock. Dr. Knowlton and I will be responding to the Times article. And we'll also be filing a defamation suit against Ms. Loftus for these totally false, malicious, and really reprehensible accusations.
How does this affect your custody suit?
It doesn't, but I'll get back to that later. First, I'd like for you to hear from Dr. Knowlton. Doctor?
Needless to say, I'm just a little nervous. When I woke up this morning, this is the last thing that I expected I would be doing. But with this kind of a nightmare, I don't think there's anybody that can really prepare you for it. To say that I am innocent of all these charges is an understatement. More importantly, I'd like to say to all my friends and my patients that I am the one that feels that he has been raped here. You can certainly question my judgment in terms of being involved with this woman, but when I found out how disturbed she was, I immediately ended the relationship.
I hope Connie didn't see this. Hello?
Is this the Loftus residence?
Yeah.
Mr. Loftus? Listen, I would like to get your comment.
You see who that is?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to get your comment on what's happening with your wife.
Who is this?
James Hurd.
No, I'm not the husband. No one wants to talk to you, okay?
We'd like to just ask...
Who's that?
Oh, a couple of TV people. Told him to take a hike.
I was a reporter on the phone. This is exactly what I didn't want. I warned Connie about this.
Hey, come on. Don't blame Connie. I mean, the guy's a psycho.
I know the guy's a psycho, but what the hell's he gonna do next? That's what I'm afraid of.
And the pig, scratching all over, cried, "But I thought you said bedbugs don't bite." "Well," said the mouse as it ran away, "I guess I was wrong."
I don't like that mouse.
I don't either.
Will you tell us another one?
Okay, but just one more, because we have a busy day tomorrow. Let's see.
Connie, telephone.
Okay, you girls look for one. I'll be right back. Here, here's a book.
Oh, look, this one looks good. Okay. Let's see. Okay.
I'm gonna have to change the number. I must have gotten at least a dozen calls tonight from reporters, television shows.
So, Kevin, there's no TV here.
The real reason I called is because I wanted to apologize for some of the things I said the other day. I was upset, and I needed to lash out at someone. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah. I'll see you.
Bye.
Is there somebody in the house?
I don't know. You stay up here with the girls, okay?
Wait.
Is it loaded?
Just in case.
Call the police. Christmas. Come on, boy, calm down. Come on. What are you doing in here? Quiet down, Christmas. You don't live here. Come on, out you go. Night, later.
Connie?
It's okay, Mom. It was just a cat.
Excuse me, are you Mr. Loftus?
Yeah, but like I told all the other reporters, I have no comment on anything.
I'm not a reporter, but I have to talk to your wife, and I think she'll want to talk to me.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the article in the newspaper.
Munchkins? You guys milk any cows yet?
Yeah, they smell.
Listen, go inside with Grandma for a couple of minutes. Mommy and I need to talk. And afterwards, I'll take you out for some hot chocolate, okay?
Okay!
This is a surprise?
Looks like your gamble might have paid off.
What do you mean?
Connie, this is Tracy Price. She read about what happened to you in the newspaper.
Yeah?
I had to let you know you weren't the first. Roger Knowlton raped me 2 years ago.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It was right after I first came to town. I'm an actress, and I was up for a big commercial. But my teeth had to be perfect. So my dentist suggested implants, and I was referred to Dr. Knowlton. Because it could be very painful, I was given something called the twilight sedation. An injection combined with gas.
That's what he gave me, too.
Did it really knock you out?
Completely. And then when it started to wear off, I felt really weird.
Exactly. I mean, I was so disoriented. I was so high, I didn't know whether I was dreaming or hallucinating. And I didn't put two and two together until the next day, when all the drugs had worn off and I realized how sore I was.
Did you do anything about it?
I had to go back to see him, and I sort of brought it up. He told me I was hallucinating, and he apologized, saying maybe the sedative was too strong. Then he said he'd make an adjustment on my bill.
Did he?
I never got a bill. And this was a very expensive thing for a struggling actress.
So he bought your silence?
Yes.
Are you willing to take a lie detector test?
I guess so.
Ray, you want to take Miss Price over?
Sure.
Thanks, Tracy.
This way, please.
Doesn't this change everything?
If she's telling the truth, yes. You see, the key thing is that we can reopen the investigation without being charged with harassment. Congratulations, Connie. We just might nail the good doctor yet.
I walked into my office. They handed me a subpoena saying that I have to turn over my entire client list for the past 7 years.
I've already challenged it. Doctor, I keep telling you not to react to every little thing.
What's this going to do to my custody suit?
We have a court date next week. Trust me, the DA will never be able to pull anything together by then. So tell me about this actress they've come up with.
I don't have the faintest idea who she is.
And what about this business of your fee being waived?
It's ridiculous. It's a lie.
Good. Because I've already got Ron Isham checking her out. And as you know, if she's got any skeletons in her closet, Ron will find them.
Amazing how many excuses they come up with not to go to sleep. How are you feeling?
I am so tired. I don't remember anything like this with Sarah or Jessica.
Well, you're 5 years older, and look at all the strain you've been under.
How are you holding up?
It's a drag. You were right to come out here. In the neighborhood, at work. People look at me like I'm a freak.
I thought about that last night. Do you think anything is ever going to be the same?
It can't. It's like a terrorist put a bomb in our living room.
That's what I was always trying to get you to understand.
Okay. I mean, what do you want me to say? I was stupid? I didn't have any legitimate concerns?
Tom?
How many times can I say I'm sorry, Connie?
Tom, I didn't mean... I mean,
I know. Let's be honest. It's gonna take a long time to sort through all this mess. I gotta go.
Why don't you stay? It's such a long drive.
Not tonight. I'll call you tomorrow.